Hi, and welcome to Dear Andy, where I answer your college football questions here at SI.com. Here at Clemson, working on a story that you'll read next week in Campus Rush. But right now, I'm going to answer your questions. First question, I don't think the guy who runs the football team here is going to like the answer very much. This question comes from Matt, and he asks, can we fix the lineman downfield rule and the holding rules? Can we just say everyone is an eligible receiver? I'll address your last question first, Matt. We can't make everyone an eligible receiver. In fact, guy touchdowns would never be special. We need them to have some sort of restriction so that when the big guy gets into the end zone, it means something. As for your question about the holding rule, well, there's been holding on every play pretty much since football began. I don't think that's going to change. The lineman downfield rule is another question entirely, though. Remember, they were going to try to change that this year, say linemen could only go 1 yard downfield instead of the current 3, because the officials never call the current 3. This is a problem because if you're a safety, if you're a corner, and you see a lineman 5 yards downfield, well, your training tells you the play is a run. Well, in today's world of packaged plays where quarterbacks can run or throw, and they tell the lineman, hey, just block it like a run, that may not be the case, and referees keep missing it. They need to fix that rule because it is inherently unfair to defenses. Now, there's a couple ways to do it. You could change it as they were planning to only allow the lineman to go 1 yard down the field. That way, it's pretty easy to spot those guys that are drifting too far. Dabo Sweeney, the guy who works here, would hate that. In fact, he was one of the more outspoken opponents of changing it the first time. Or, since the Power 5 conferences are awash in money, they could hire one more official per game, have him stand 3 yards from the line of scrimmage, staring down that line across the field, and if he sees an ineligible number cross that line, he throws a flag. I guarantee it would only take a few plays getting called back before coaches change the way they coach those plays, and there'd be a bunch of offensive linemen in a lot of conferences learning how to pass set properly.